I have already eaten breakfast. Yesterday I saw a movie at the theatre. She swam across the lake to get to the other side. He wrote a letter to his friend. They drove to the beach for the weekend. I drank too much coffee this morning. She sang a beautiful song at the concert. We ran 3 miles this morning. He fell down the stairs and broke his arm. They bought a new car last week. I flew to Paris for my vacation. She spoke to the manager about the problem. He gave me a gift for my birthday. They began the project last month. I chose the blue shirt instead of the red one. She forgot her keys at home this morning. We froze the leftover food for later. He hid the present in the closet. They hurt their knees while playing football. I knew the answer to the question. She left her phone at the restaurant. He lit the candles on the birthday cake. They lost their way in the forest. I meant to call you yesterday. She paid the bill with her credit card. We rode our bikes to the park. He saw a shooting star last night. They shook hands before the meeting. I slept for 8 hours last night. She smelled the flowers in the garden. He spoke with a British accent. They stole my wallet on the bus. I swam in the ocean this morning. She taught me how to play the piano. We thought the movie was very good. He threw the ball to his friend. They woke up early to watch the sunrise. I wore my new dress to the party. She wrote a poem for her mother. We ate dinner at a fancy restaurant. He became a doctor after years of study. They bought a house in the suburbs. I blew out the candles on my birthday cake. She broke her leg while skiing. We sought long and hard, but found no answer. He drew a picture of his family. They drove to the mountains for the weekend. I ate too much chocolate last night. She fell asleep during the movie. We gave our old clothes to charity. He grew up in a small town. They heard a strange noise in the middle of the night. I knew he was lying about his whereabouts. She lent me her car for the day. We met at a coffee shop for our first date. He read a book about ancient civilizations. They saw a rainbow after the storm. She took the train to the city for the day. We went to the beach to relax. He won the race by a few seconds. They wrote a report about the project. She fed the cat before leaving for work. We gave a presentation at the conference. He hid behind the tree to surprise his friend. They hit a pothole while driving on the motorway. I hurt my ankle while playing basketball. She kept her promise to call me later. We left early to avoid the traffic. He meant to apologize for his behavior. They overcame their fear of heights by skydiving. I drank coffee this morning. She broke her phone yesterday. He wrote a book last year. They flew to New York City for the weekend. The dog bit the postman. I rang the doorbell, but no one came. He sold his house for a huge profit. I lent her my pen during class. They sang happy birthday to me. I caught a fish on my last fishing trip. She chose the blue dress for the party. They brought food to the picnic. I thought about it all night. She fought for her rights. They ran a marathon last month. She woke up early this morning. I heard a noise coming from the basement. We drew a picture of the mountains. They knew the answer to the question. She wrote a letter to her friend. He forgot his keys at home. She hung up the phone after the call. She tore her dress on the fence. The cat sat in the sun all afternoon. We rode our bikes to the park. We slid down the roof and dropped to the ground. I burst in on him without any warning. I bit into the juicy apple. He grew tomatoes in his garden. We found a treasure map in the attic.